Namaste to all of you on this first Yoga Nidra of 2021. And I want you to just wiggle a little bit wherever you are, maybe massage your head, maybe squeeze your shoulders, your arms. And let your shoulders be away from your ears. Feel totally relaxed and at ease. And move your face a little bit. Maybe inflate your cheeks. Maybe move your mouth. Squeeze your eyes shut very closely. And then open them. And then shut them again. And open your eyes. And then let your gaze be soft. And feel your eyelids become heavy until your eyes completely close. And feel the support from the surface where you are. And feel this wonderful, comfy space. Give thanks for this space of comfort and warmth that we have. And welcome Lizzie, which is filling this space of comfort. Make sure you have your body covered, that you are relaxed and warm. And one of the things that we look for in our Yoga Nidra practice is to be in a position where we can stay for the duration of the practice. This practice will be about 30 minutes. So you want to be in a position where you can keep your body still, because the stillness of the body will bring stillness to the mind. And during our practice of Yoga Nidra, although Yoga Nidra means yogic sleep, we are not going to sleep. We're going to try and remain awake and aware. You might feel that your attention comes and goes, and that's fine. That's part of what the mind does. That's the work of the mind. And every time that you catch yourselves being away from what I'm saying, you can bring yourselves back and listen. And if you fall asleep, don't worry about it. You are in a safe space. You can stay asleep afterwards if you want to. Bring your attention to your breath and witness your breath. Witness the breath and the temperature of the breath. What does it feel like? Can you feel whether your right or your left nostrils are more dominant? Maybe you are breathing evenly in both nostrils. Any sensation that you have in your nose, just let it be. In Yoga Nidra, we leave behind the world of thinking and doing, and we enter the world of being and feeling. Right here, right now, there is nothing to do, nowhere to be. And I want to invite you to think or imagine a safe haven, a space where you feel cuddled, where you feel cared for. This can be a real space or an imaginary space. It can be inside, in a room, in a house, in a church, in your childhood bedroom, or it might be outside, a mountain, a lake, a field, maybe the beach. Just let your subconscious mind show you. And this is your safe space. And this space you can go back to at any point if you need some space to feel safe. Because today we're going to explore the new. And whatever is new sometimes can be a little bit scary. So welcome to your practice of Yoga Nidra. And we start our practice of Yoga Nidra with the sankalpa. The sankalpa is a heartfelt desire. So let bubble up from your heart that desire and try to make it into a positive affirmation. Repeat your sankalpa 3 times now. Your sankalpa, this heartfelt desire, is like a little seed that we can plant in the fertile ground of our Yoga Nidra meditation. And we're going to start the practice with the body scan. Allow your attention to skip from area to area of your body as I mention it, without dwelling on any parts of your body in particular. We start on the right side of the body. Bring your attention to your right hand thumb, index finger, middle finger, ring finger, little finger, palm of the hand, top of the hand, right wrist, forearm, elbow, upper arm, shoulder, shoulder blade and collarbone, right side of your ribs, waist, hip, right thigh, knee, calf muscle, shin, ankle, heel, sole of the foot, top of the foot, right big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, fifth toe. The whole of your right leg, the whole of your right arm, your right leg and your right arm together. The whole right side of your body is now relaxed and asleep. but you remain awake and aware, bringing your attention to the left side of the body. Left hand, and the left hand thumb, index finger, middle finger, ring finger, little finger, palm of the hand, top of the hand, left wrist, forearm, elbow, upper arm, shoulder, collarbone, shoulder blade, left side of your ribs, waist, hip, left thigh, knee, calf muscle and shin, ankle, heel, sole of the foot, top of the foot, left big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, fifth toe. The whole left side of the body, the whole left leg, and the left arm. The whole left side is now relaxed and asleep. And bring your attention to the back of the body, back of your head, your right shoulder and left shoulder, your upper back, the parts of your arms, right and left, that are resting on the floor, your right hip and your left hip, the back of your right leg and the back of your left leg. Feel the whole back of your body supported by the ground. And bring your attention to the tips of your toes, the fronts of your feet, the fronts of your shins, knees, hips, belly, your chest, the fronts of your arms, elbows, hands, front of your neck, your chin, jaw, your upper lip and your lower lip. Feel the tongue inside your mouth, your right ear and the ear canal, left ear and the ear canal, right nostril, left nostril, tip of your nose, space between your eyebrows, your right eye resting in the eye socket, your left eye resting in the eye socket, your right eyelids resting against each other, and your left eyelids resting against each other. And your forehead and your temples being relaxed, no tension. The whole of your scalp is relaxed. Your whole head, the whole of your trunk, both legs, both arms, your whole body is now relaxed and asleep. But your mind remains awake and aware, focusing on your breath. Feeling your breath coming in and out through your nose. Don't modify your breath. Let it be whatever it is. Feel it expanding and contracting, as if the contours of your body were no longer fixed. Your body is now ethereal and fluid, and it swells and contracts with your breath. And bring your attention to your detach, the space between your eyebrows. And you find yourselves in your mind's eye in a field. It's a beautiful green field. And although there are some trees around, the land is very flat and you can see the horizon all around you. You look to the right and you look to the left, and in front and behind, you can see the horizon. So the space is abundant. And there is endless possibilities. And as this environment is so nice and inviting, you start walking around, finding a place to settle down. And let your mind show you what this looks like. You might find that a stream of water is near you, or maybe not. Maybe it's just fields. Maybe you find a tree where you're going to sit under and enjoy the shade from this tree. To wherever your mind settles, you start looking around, and from the long grass you see bubbles, as if they were soap bubbles, crystal bubbles, crystal balls, floating up from the grass. And the rays of sunshine bounced against these bubbles, creating rainbows. And as you adjust your eyes, you can see that inside each of these bubbles, there are different scenes. We have space around. We have a full new year to explore. And these bubbles come with scenes of possible outcomes that you will like. So look around and see what's inside each of these bubbles. Can you see yourselves? Can you see who is there with you? Some of the bubbles will shine brighter than others. Some of the images will be more defined than others. And you can take each of these bubbles and look at them. Connect with whatever feeling they are bringing to you. And if it's something that doesn't serve you, just let it pass. Let it go. And some of these bubbles might represent fears that you may have. for the future. And in this space, where there is pure potentiality, you are able to decide. And you can burst the bubbles that don't serve you. You can discard them and let the bubbles that are of use to you become bigger and brighter. And choose from this infinite number of bubbles that you had at the start. Choose 3 that you will bring with you for this new year. And they don't need to be the easier ones. You can also choose the ones that are challenging. And look into these bubbles and see the bubbles growing and see the images being clearer and see yourselves doing it, being the best self that you can. And know that it is so. What does it feel like when you achieve that dream, that wish that you have? How would you know you got there? Can you feel it in your heart, in your stomach? What would you look like? What would your expression be? Who are you with when you're making these desires come true? And in this space where your dreams are happening, are coming true, you also learn to detach yourself from the outcomes. It is a difficult concept to grasp. But the source of pain is when you have your expectations so fixed on something being the way you expect it to be, that if it changes, it's difficult to adapt. So what if it changes? What if the outcome is not exactly what you expected? What would you look like? How would you feel? Can you still have that expression? Can you still keep your cool if it's not exactly as you wanted it? Can you observe your reaction? And in meditation, we find this opportunity to explore in a safe manner all that is possible for us. And now let go of these bubbles, these dreams, these outcomes, and whether they are exactly as you wish them for, or maybe a little bit different. And bring yourself back to that safe haven that you imagine at the beginning of the session. This place, indoors or outdoors, where you feel cuddled and comfortable, where you feel safe. And know that this space belongs to you. And as we are closing our Yoga Nidra session, I want to invite you to repeat your sankalpa 3 times now with the same words as the ones you used at the beginning of the session. Repeat your sankalpa now. Your practice of Yoga Nidra is now complete. Herein, detach. And if you wanted to continue the rest of the evening and go straight into a restful night's sleep, you can do that. But if you needed to get up, just make sure you take a little bit of time to visualize the space where you're in, to feel the temperature, the texture of the clothing that is covering you, that is protecting you. And to give yourselves thanks for having had this time, this space. Namaste.